everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to talk about everything that I got in my library book sale. So our library has a book sale every 3 months, and so it's every quarter, and it is like ruthless. You go, it starts Friday at 9 a.m. Friday is super busy. Then you go, like, you can go Saturday, and then Sunday is fill a bag. And truthfully, since I've caught on to like how good it is Friday, I have tried to get a babysitter every time it happens so I can go Friday at 9. And this one was in February, and it was like negative degrees, and people were standing outside waiting for the doors to open. And I just like I got out maybe with like 3 minutes until 9 and got in the line, and everybody's like, there are very few things I would stand in line for, but 50-cent books is one of them. So I'm gonna go through I have got bags, like a bag of middle grade and a bag of adult, and everything is 50 cents. And so I think I spent like $30 and got a lot of books. And so 30 something, I don't know. So let's go through the middle grade, and then we'll go through the adult, and we'll talk about them. I probably won't go into too much depth, especially about these middle grades. But with middle grade March, you guys, I was just wanting to fill us up, and so we did. The kids in Miss Coleman's class, Twin Trouble. This is by Anna Martin. It is a series. I'm not sure, like Stony Brook Academy Readathon. I know nothing about this, and so there's this. Then we have All Four Stars by Tara Derman. This says, becoming a kid food critic is easy as pie, right? So yeah, I don't know. There's a companion novel. Sounds interesting. Then we have, just gonna go stack at a time. So what I did this time, I went Friday by myself, and then my daughters and I went together on Saturday, and they put out new stuff, but there really wasn't that much more new, but they were really excited to go, and so they each got to pick 2 books. So one of them picked The Little Gymnast by Sheila Haig. Can Anda turn herself from a gymnast into a champion? So they do gymnastics. They love gymnastics, so this was one of their picks. What's the Matter with Kelly Beans? Everyone in Kelly's family is wonderful except Kelly. So again, a lot of authors that I've never heard of. Another one that my daughters picked, the Puppy Place Princess. I think we have some of these Puppy Place books, and we love them. Then we have the Pet Finders Club. This is Dachshund in Danger. So please contact the Pet Finders Club by Ben Baglio. And we have a lot of this author, and I personally don't think I've read any of his, but we have a lot, so we'll see. Then we have The Schoolmouse by Dick King Smith. Again, don't know much about this. Kind of a cover grab, so we'll see. Arthur and the Lost Diary. We love Arthur, so there's this. Then if you've got a Newbery or a book award or of some sort on it, I always pick it up to look. So The Secret Life of Amanda K. Woods by Anne Cameron. And this was a National Book Award finalist. And there are some things in life you can't change and others you can. She's discovering the person other people think she is and the person she really is are not the same. She doesn't want to be like her demanding mother or her perfect older sister. And even though she feels close to her father, she doesn't want to be like him either. But she has to start somewhere. So, yeah, she just is trying to reinvent herself and kind of define herself for herself. Then we have a Cam Jansen book. We love Cam Jansen, The First Day of School Mystery. These are really quick, easy reads for like my daughter who's 7. They're about 50 pages, really great. We have that one. And then also the Barking Treasure Mystery. And the Tennis Trophy Mystery. So exciting. Another series that we collect is the A to Z mystery. So we have The Invisible Island and The Canary Caper. So there's like a book for every letter of the alphabet. So this is the C. Invisible Island is the I. We have The Band Bandit, which is the B. So yeah. Then you guys know we have been reading through the Nancy Drew Clue Crew books, and I found this Nancy Drew notebooks. And so I don't know what this is, but I figured we'd add it to our Nancy Drew collection. We're really liking it. So I know each spinoff series, she's a different age. So if you guys know anything about this, let me know. There's some that are like graphic novels that are pretty dark. Don't want those. But anyway, where is our solar system? My daughter has been loving like middle grade biographies. So we got Go Fly a Kite, Ben Franklin. She wants to read about real people. So there we go. Pony Pals, Pony Sitters. We have some of these. This is another one of my daughter's picks. I was a third grade science project, and this is about, it sure is handy having Brian the Brain for a best friend. How else would Josh have a shot at the first prize in the science fair and winning tickets to Wonderland Lake? But when Brian plans to hypnotize his dog Arfie into thinking he's a cat, Josh knows he can say goodbye to Wonderland Lake. This scheme will never work. So trying to train your dog, I think that's interesting. And my daughter just competed in a science fair and actually got first place for her group. So if you were following it in the vlog, she did really well. And then we have another of their picks, Rainy in the Mermaid Lagoon. This is not showing well on camera, but it is got glitter all over it. So Disney Fairies. Yeah, it's published by Disney and Random House. So there's that. Ripley's Believe It or Not, Amazing Escapes. So I have a whole stack of books that are like we can read and then watch the movie adaptation. And so we got Free Willy, and I am so excited about this. Somehow we have Free Willy 2, the book, but it's got pictures in it. If you guys, I haven't watched Free Willy since I was a kid. Do you guys know what age this would be appropriate for? If you do, let me know. Then we got from so the way it works is you get like a tag. You either pay cash or you get a tag, and you have to go to the Friends of the Library bookstore to check out. And when we were there to check out at the bookstore, which I always buy more things, we found this question and answer encyclopedia, and it's really cool. Just a lot of different random things. And we have a shelf that's like random encyclopedias and kind of fact books and things. And so this is going to be just a fun addition to that. So there's that. Okay, I just filled my lap with the rest, so we're going to go through them. Fish in a Tree. I loved this. This is about a girl who is just, Allie, it has learning disabilities and things, and she feels like a fish in a tree, like a fish trying to climb a tree. And it is so good. And just talking about how like a fish is not meant to climb a tree. There are some people that are meant to do like be great at other things and not certain things. Like you don't have to be great at everything. And I love this. I love like the diversity rep. It's been a while since I've read it, but I really am due for a reread. This was a really good one. Then we have some more Pony Pals, Pony to the Rescue. We've got Henry and the Paper Route. So I have been collecting like pretty much all Beverly Cleary, and this is definitely like an OG copy. It's very orange, but I am excited to read this series at some point. Then we have the Littles. So we have a ton of the Littles, like the series, but not the first one. So I was excited to read this. Again, if you guys know what age this is appropriate for, it looks, it says level 3.3, but the Lexile is 600. I don't know. So let me know what you think this is appropriate for. Then another book to movie adaptation is Annie, and I have a daughter named Annie, so I'm really, really excited for this one. Then we have Animal Arc, Kitten and the Candy Corn. How cute. The best Christmas stories ever. So a couple Christmas ones to go in, or a Christmas one and a Halloween one to go in our special like holiday stuff. Then let's see, we've got No Dogs Allowed by Bill Wallace. How can Christine resist such a cute face? It's so cute. And I don't know, but we all have puppy fever in this house. It's not going to happen, but dog books are like an automatic shoe-in. We have another Beverly Cleary, Ralph S. Mouse. Again, we have parts of this series, but as I piece them together for 50 cents, it's a great, great find. This I was looking for this Christmas and couldn't find. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. So again, a really old copy, but I am really excited to have this for next year because we didn't read it this year because I couldn't find a copy for like a reasonable price. So now we do. Then Encyclopedia Brown, we have Gets His Man and Solves Them All. So another little fun short mystery. I never read Encyclopedia Brown as a kid, but I know it's a very popular series. Then we have The Newsies. Goodness gracious, can't wait for that. My Weirdest School, all this by Dan Gutman. Dr. Snow Has Got to Go, and Mr. Klutz is Nuts. The kids like these. I haven't read them. I'm sure they're a little crass, a little inappropriate, but I'm not sure. Then what they really have been loving are these rainbow magic fairies. So we have there's so many spinoffs: the night fairies, the sports fairies, the color fairies, the holiday fairies, all of it. So this is Sabrina, the sweet dreams fairy, Florence, the friendship fairy, Heather, the violet fairy, Carly, the school fairy. I don't know if the girls know I got these. And then also Shannon, the ocean fairy. So exciting. We have probably 15 of these books out from the library right now. So they'll be excited. And the covers they're intensely shiny. Then we have No Flying in the House by Betty Brock. Did you ever wish you could fly? Clementine and the Family Meeting. We have a lot of this series and haven't started it. So let me know if you guys think I should bump this up. And then a Dear America book, the Journal of Douglas Allen Deeds. There's Dear America, we have a lot of them because I liked them as a kid, but there's not many that are about boys. And so that was an interesting grab. And then the rest are all Babysitter's Club books. You guys, they had more Babysitter Club books than I have ever seen. And if you wanted to go buy almost the entire series, you could. I went and picked and chose what we needed. So let's see, we've got a lot of the mysteries. Number 10, number 9, number 4, not in any order clearly. Number 3, 2, and 13. All the ones we needed. But then I also found this portrait collection, Stacy's book. It's not a portrait. I don't know what these are. If you guys do, let me know. And then special edition readers request. So I don't think these are a part of the special edition series. Maybe they are. I don't know. Because they have a special edition line. I don't know what these are. But we're going to find out. So that is all of the middle grade. Now let's get into the adult book. Okay, now I'm going to go through the adult. We have Secret Daughter, and this is one that I actually have already read, so you probably heard me talk about it in the wrap-up, but I really liked it. It is about an Indian couple and an American couple, and the adoption of an Indian girl, and the girl coming to terms with her, wanting to know her heritage and stuff, and also honoring her adoptive family and where she came from. It's so much commentary on motherhood. So good. Highly recommend. Then we have Archer's Voice, which I have read this, and it is just one that I wanted for my shelf because I enjoyed it, and it is 50 cents. It feels really thick, but it's under 400 pages. Then we have Just What Kind of Mother Are You by Paula Daly. Again, another one that I went ahead and read immediately. This is about a woman who she was supposed to pick her friend's kid up from school and forgot because her own kid was sick, and then her friend's kid goes missing, and the whole time is trying to figure out who done it. And so and it talks about motherhood. It was inspired by a story on Oprah where a mom was just so frazzled she left her kid in a car or something, and just stuff that could happen to anybody, but also just commentary on the expectations of mothers and how intense it is and how unreasonable it is. This has short chapters, and it was good. It was not the greatest thriller, but suburban mama drama, definitely there for it. We have The Forever Girl by Jill Shalvis, which is another one I've read. The Party Crasher by Sophie Kinsella, one shockingly that I have not read. Everything We Didn't Say by Nicole Bart. So I have another Nicole Bart that I'm planning to read this month, and I don't like Andrea Bart's. That's a different family. So it has nothing to do with this. This is a thriller about a girl who was 19 when her world was torn apart. Her neighbors were murdered. I don't know. I've got little ears right here, so I'm not going to read it all, but yes. Then we have Life and Other Inconveniences by Kristen Higgins. Another one, shockingly, that I didn't have on my shelf. A Mom for Christmas, a Love Inspired. So they have a whole Harlequin table, and I generally don't look at it, but this one, I love single parent stories. I love Christmas. It just got me. Then we have The Dinner Guest by Kirsten Moglen. So Kirsten Moglen, if you don't know, she writes very quick popcorn thrillers, and I have really liked, I read this one and really liked it. And so there's that, just buying books for my shelves because clearly they need it. Then we have Tiger Lily by Lisa Sampson. So this says 15 years after the mysterious disappearance of Teddy, her childhood sweetheart, gutsy and daring Lily Bauer Bungee jumper, book addict, and delightfully offbeat coordinator of extreme high-concept weddings is ready to find love again. Yet as she boldly but reluctantly braves a disastrous dating scene in her search for her husband, quirky Lily is caught between two contrasting images of married life: the rich, lifelong partnership shared by her parents, and the troubled marriage of her younger sister Tracy. So, I don't know, women's fiction. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Then Terry Blackstock is kind of an autobiography author. So we have Evidence of Mercy, and then there's one other of hers. I'll come across it soon, but it's like number 1 and 3 in a series, or maybe 2 and 3. But these like have very short chapters, kind of weird formatting, but very short chapters. And I have been loving Terry Blackstock. She's a Christian fiction like thriller author. So there's that. Then we have Codename Sapphire by Pam Jenoff. Pam Jenoff is another kind of or like auto grab author, historical fiction author. Then you guys, I did this with Mary Higgins Clark not long ago, a couple years ago, and you've seen them come up in the book haul revisits, but apparently I'm in my Nicholas Sparks era. So we have The Choice, the A Walk to Remember, which I plan to read this one soon because it's so small and I remember the movie, so I know the story, and it's just kind of going to be a brainless, heart-wrenching read, I'm sure. Then Barbara Delinsky, Blueprints. So her books are very hit and miss for me, but this one is about mother and daughter who are they're also in business as a star team on a popular home renovation TV show. And then Caroline is the mom, I think, and she feels betrayed and old in the eyes of the world. Jamie is unsettled by a caste change and devastated by her mother's anger. She has little time to brood when a tragic accident leaves her 2-year-old half-brother in her care. So, I don't know. This sounds really intense. It's a tiny mass market. Goodness gracious, say that 5 times fast. So this version is like 500 pages, but I'm interested. I'm hoping it's great. Like I said, hers are very hit and miss for me. In fact, this is 2015, so I think her newer stuff is better, but I don't know. I tried to piece that apart a couple years ago to see if there's like a trend in what I like and what I don't, and I couldn't figure it out. So we'll see. Then we have The Light We Lost, and Becca from Becca Books and Bujo said, her and I talk almost daily, probably, and so I sent her a picture of my haul when I did it, and she wanted to buddy read this, so hopefully we will, and it's great, hopefully. Meet Me Under the Mistletoe by Jenny Bayliss. Again, why did I buy Christmas books in March? Well, February, but don't know. Then we have The Second Time We Met by Layla Kobo. So this is, let's see, adored and nurtured by his adoptive parents in California, Asher Stone has moved oh my goodness, I cannot read today. Effortlessly through a nearly perfect life. He's on the verge of a professional soccer career when a car accident throws his future into doubt. Suddenly he begins to wonder about his past and the parents who gave him up. So he's trying to search for them, and whatever. And so I'm assuming it's going to be reuniting, and I love adoption stories, so there's that. Then we have The Midwife's Confession by Diane Chamberlain. I'm pretty sure I've read this. In fact, I thought I had a copy on my shelf, but Goodreads says I didn't. So I'm going to have to check on that. Then we have The Storekeeper's Daughter by Wanda Brunsetter. So I'm also in my Amish fiction era, so I think this is the start of a new series, Daughters of Lancaster County. Wanda Brunsetter is somebody I've heard good things about, so I want to try her. Then last couple, we have The Girl in the Photo by Sam Carrington. So this is her child is missing and she'd do anything to find her. Every Friday, Mercy goes to the same supermarket. She doesn't go to buy groceries. Instead, she shows a fading photo of a little girl to anyone who will look, begging for help to find her daughter. One Friday, Erica comes across Mercy and touched by her story. She agrees to help. They dig deeper and discover there's no record of her daughter. In fact, there's no record of a child at all. But who's the girl in the photo of Mercy's missing daughter? And what danger will Erica find herself in by pursuing the truth? So it says for fans of Gone Girl, Lisa Jewell, and Sherry LaPena. Then we have, let's see, One Small Thing by Jessica Birksdale Inclon. You guys, so these are not the most appealing covers, and yet sometimes they're the biggest wins. So this one is about a woman who has everything planned out and it's falling into place. She has the career of her dreams, husband she adores, California home. She has all she ever wanted except for a baby. infertility, all that. Her husband discovers he has a 10-year-old son he never knew about, and the baby's mom is dead. So I love that storyline. We'll see if it's good. Then we have Wildflower from Winter by Katie Ganchert. So Katie Ganchert is, I think, a Christian fiction author. I don't know. I've read one book by her and not loved it, but her synopses always sound so good. So this is like the winter, grief has a season. Life returns with the spring. So as we're coming into spring, I really want to read this. It's about a young architect in Chicago, a female. She's built her life removed from her trailer park dwelling teen years until an interruption from her estranged mother reveals that tragedy has struck in her hometown. She has to go back to rural Iowa and pay her respects while avoiding emotional entanglements. She vows not to stay long. The unexpected inheritance of 500 acres of farmland and startling turn of events in Chicago forces Bethany to come up with a new plan. She has a relationship with a farmhand, and I don't know. It's a Christian fiction, so we'll see. And then last is that last Terry Blackstock, Ulterior Motive. So this is a part of the Suncoast Chronicles Christian fiction thriller. So that is my stack. Let me know if there's any of these that I should prioritize. Let me know if there's any. Let me know if you know anything about the middle grades, if you watch that section, and if not, that's okay. And let me know your thoughts. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.